We've had a good European campaign, in fact the best in the history of the side. We've won the league, 80 points on the table, 21 points margin. How much will it mean this Sunday to go one better and lift the JD Welsh Cup?
Well, yeah, I think for a number of reasons, Rev, really, that it's a club that wants to win trophies. Do you know what I mean? That was the attraction for myself coming here, for players to come here, for the players already existing here as well. You want to be competing on the biggest stage. We're at Cardiff City Stadium, where we had the European run that you mentioned to there. And I think for a number of reasons, really, it's a big game for us as a club. We're the holders of the competition. Obviously, it hasn't been running for the last couple of years, but no, look, we want to go and win this game, and it's a really important one. I think we've showed that in previous rounds of the Cup with the team that we've selected, playing a very strong team all throughout, because we wanted to get to the final and try and push on and go one better than just getting to the final. So, yeah, we're all looking forward to it, and this is why you play for this club or coach or you're involved in it, to be in a position to try and win trophies. So we're happy where we are, but like you say, it would finish off a very positive season.
And our opponent on Sunday is Penabont FC. As far as current form is concerned, you could say two extremes. We're doing very well at the moment. They're on a poor run of results themselves. But come that initial whistle on Sunday, how much do you think that current results and current form will come into play?
Yeah, I would say that the current results and current form absolutely go out the window. They really do. I mean, it's a one-off game. It's a cup final. Both teams will definitely be up for it. Both teams want to win the game. Penybont are a very good side. I know in terms of results of late, etc., have maybe dropped off a little bit, but I think that we've had some really good games probably for the neutral when we played against them, some high-scoring draws and some close games, some close wins to us, and some really tight games as well, a tight draw at their place too. So, yeah, on their day, they're a very good side. They've got really good attacking threats in the team. I think they've got some excellent quality in there as well. It'll be interesting to see the team they put out with a few injuries, etc. So, yeah, we're expecting a tough test. We know a lot about them now, having played them a few times this season, and we're looking forward to the game. But we know, I think, that form certainly does get put on the back burner, you could say, because we're focused on Penybont being at their best, and hopefully we'll be at our best as well.
Very often during the course of a season, we have a game immediately following one. However, this time round, we've had a week and a day to prepare. Yeah. Has that helped you at all?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it has. I mean, we had a busy Easter period, that Friday and Monday game back to back, and then before that we had a couple of midweek games as well. So yeah, it's definitely helped us have a full week's worth of preparations. It means physically we can rest and recover certain players at certain times, but then also do the tactical work and the preparation work, not just on the pitch but off the pitch with the video work that we do quite religiously as well. So yeah, there'll be enough time for us to plan and prepare, and we're grateful for that week to coming into this game.
And you talk about preparations, how have they been going so far, and the mood of the players in the camp?
Yeah, good. Listen, the mood of the players in the camp has been fantastic all season, I must say. Even after we got over the line and won that league with 7 games to go, their professionalism, their desire to keep winning and to keep pushing on till the end of the season, and to get into this final as well has been nothing short of first class. So all the staff and the players have been bang on it this week. It's easy to motivate this group of players, especially for a big game like this. Obviously there'll be tough decisions to make in terms of picking and selecting a team, but we've got to be as fair as we can and try and pick the best team to win the game.
Well, that leads nicely into the next question, because we have had a number of games in recent weeks. You've made changes, obviously, with midweek fixtures as well. Is there anyone that's impressed you enough to perhaps be in consideration for a starting place that perhaps wasn't prior to our recent run of games?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure there wasn't any players who weren't pushing to start anyway. I think we haven't got the biggest squad, but we've got a good sort of starting 11 squad that could be sort of start up to sort of 16, 17, 18 players who all could be first team starters at this club. So what I'm trying to say there is that those players are pushing. We did rotate a lot over that period, and there's some key decisions that need to be made in terms of picking the team. I mean, one player that's come through recently in the last couple of games has been Jake Canavan. I think he's been absolutely excellent. He was arguably the man of the match against Newtown. Sometimes for a younger player coming into the team to be able to back it up again is the hardest thing in your second game, but he did that on the weekend. He did very well. And yeah, he's definitely pushing for a midfield spot along with good midfielders that we've got. Ben Clark, Leo Smith, Danny Redmond could come back into the midfield. John Routledge in there. So it's a very strong area of the pitch for us. Ryan Brobble, who's been playing attacking midfield. So I think there'll be competition for places in that area of the pitch for sure. In terms of availability and whatnot, we're hopeful that we'll have Chris Marriott back. We're not sure, but we hope he will be. Blaine Hudson picked up a little injury on the weekend, so we're assessing him this week. And we'll, apart from that, we're pretty much up to speed with everyone else.
And based on what you've just said, would it be true to say that you haven't actually got your starting 11 yet, but there are still, in your mind at least, places up for grabs?
Oh, there are. Yeah, there certainly are. Yeah, there certainly is. And I think that's important for those players to be able to show what they can do this week as well. But then also for us to get the right balance and pick the correct team to try and win the game. We're honest with the players with that. We make sure we tell them if they're not playing as well. I think that's really important to be honest with them. Maybe it's a tactical decision, maybe a physical decision as well. Sometimes the team shape has a bearing in that, and also the opposition too. So we take all those things into consideration, but there's still definitely places up for grabs.
And we've talked about recent form. We've been doing very well, of course, but the final game last Saturday here at Park Hall, how important, how valuable was it to actually go out with a victory, with the fact that we're playing the Welsh Cup final a week later?
Yeah, I think the last probably 2 or 3 weeks has been really important. If I'm honest, to have that good run of results over the Easter period, I felt was important as well. Not just the last game, but that period leading through. So you're right, we are in good form. We've scored goals. We've been a very good attacking threat. We probably could have scored more, I think, against Carnarvon, who are a difficult side to play against. But I felt we created a lot, especially in the first half. We could have been a lot more in front than the 2-goal lead we had. So yeah, I feel like we are in good form at the moment. Like we said though, form does go out the window, but it does give us confidence and the players confidence leading into that final.
And that game that we referred to last week, that was Paul Harrison's final league appearance for the New Saints. 15 seasons, 466 league appearances alone, never mind the cup competitions on top of that. What a fantastic ambassador, both on and off the pitch, he's been for TNS.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing, those stats, when you just say them there, the things that he's won here, the service that he's had for this football club's been amazing. And it's strange for me in a way because I've only known him for a short time. So I came in with 10 games to go last season, got to know him a little bit then, and then this season I must say we're in the position we're in, having won the league, having been in the cup final, having a good run in Europe because of his experience, not just on the pitch but off the pitch as well. He's been a great leader along with that, along like Chris Marriott and himself and a couple of the senior players, and especially H. I think he's an honest guy, got good values, good principles, good morals. And he's been a really good example for the younger players, but given a lot of help to the staff, being a senior player off the pitch. So I can't thank him enough for that. He's been absolutely fantastic. We're definitely going to miss him next year. But we feel that it's a decision that unfortunately we had to make there, and it is sad to see him go. I mean, we had obviously the presentation at the end of the home game being his last home game here, and I'm glad the club put something on for him to do that. I thought it was an excellent occasion for him and probably made him realise as well how valued he is here and how much we're going to miss him. But no, we wish him all the best and credit to him. I think he's just a top guy.
And as the head coach, in conjunction with the other staff as well, how difficult a decision was it to make regarding Paul Harrison?
Yeah, it always is, because especially once you get to know these players a little bit more as well. I mean, we had to make some tough decisions last year, unfortunately, with Greg Draper, the record goal scorer, Simon Spender, Jamie Mullen. There were players who've been here for a long time, and it's difficult with those players because they get TNS, they understand what it's about, and those guys, all I just mentioned, along with Paul Harrison, are like top people as well. So it was difficult to make all those decisions, but you need to make the best decisions for the football club and what you think is the best thing moving forward, and that's to win and be successful here. So unfortunately we feel that time is right, but one thing I would say, whatever H chooses to do next, I'm sure he'll do really well at it, and we wish him all the best and look forward to keeping in touch and hopefully seeing him in the future.
And finally, well, as far as Paul Harrison's concerned anyway, Connor Roberts has played in all the JD Welsh Cup games so far. Are you going to stick with Connor for Sunday? Will H be making a final appearance, or do we have to wait and see?
I think on that one, Revs, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we'll see how that one goes. I think both are great keepers, both deserve to play in that game, so we'll have to see which one takes the number one spot.
And finally, Anthony Limbrick, this is our last press conference of the season. On behalf of the media team, I would like to thank you for your cooperation over the course of the last 11 months, because it is a long season for the New Saints. We'll be back next time round though, and we'll pick up where we left off.
No, brilliant. Thank you, Rose. Appreciate that. You and Sam do a great job, so thank you.